Today's show is brought to you by Mortimer Nursery and Landscape Company in Prescott.
May is Foster Care Awareness Month, and this morning we have with us Joy Goff of Catholic Charities and Deb Cortland, who is a foster parent, to tell us something about foster care in Arizona and what do we need to do to help.
Yeah, well, we're just always looking for more foster parents, and we definitely have some significant needs. I have some statistics here about in December of 2012, there were 338 children in Yavapai County who were placed in out-of-home care. So that means that they're in foster homes, they're living with their relatives, they're in residential treatment centers or group homes, shelters.
That's a child a day.
Yes, it's a lot of kids, and that was December 2012. I'm not quite sure where we're at today. And overall, there's 14,000 children in out-of-home care in Arizona.
Now, you are connected with Catholic Charities. Okay,
Yes.
and how does that work? How's that connection?
Catholic Charities licenses and monitors and supports foster homes, and so we're an agency that people can come to in order to become foster parents. There's a couple of other agencies that do that as well, Arizona Children's Association, HRT, and Ameripsych here in Yavapai County.
And that's regulated by the state of Arizona, so
exactly.
your charitable organization becomes licensed to screen potential foster parents?
Exactly.
I see. Now, how does a foster parent find you? They come to your office, call?
What do you think, Deb? How does a foster parent
Deb,
find
how
you?
did you find Catholic Charities?
Turn left on Cortez down Burley.
Right. You can go on a website. You can, CPS will let you know, Child Protective Services will let you know. I happen to work for CPS, so I knew about the agencies. And it's not a complicated training. It's a 10-week, 3-hour-a-week training, and then you have your house monitor, checked out.
Certainly.
Correct.
But it's not
I would imagine, though,
complicated.
that it's extensive screening.
Yes, extensive background checks.
Yes,
yes, and you have to have a fingerprint clearance card. So you have to be, a person in good standing, ready to take foster children. But in the end, it's not complicated. You're just taking kids in to parent them and opening your heart and home to help children in need.
Now, most of the children come from the court system?
Yep, they're all involved with CPS.
Okay,
So
they've been removed for one reason or another.
Right.
Temporarily
or long term.
Or long term.
Exactly. Well, there's an opportunity for their family to try to resolve whatever issues are going on. Another piece to foster parenting is really connecting with that bio family. If they're a viable option for the child to return home to, then we're doing a lot of work. We call it shared parenting, with the foster parent and the bio parent working together to try to shore up that family and help them be ready to have their kids back.
Are the majority of these children from homes that are broken up because of drug use? Is that a common cause?
It's a wide array of reasons, but that is certainly one of the reasons.
Deb, you've been doing it how long?
It's just a little over a year now.
And you fostered how many?
2 girls. I still have them. They are transitioning back to their dad right now, which is really exciting.
Yeah. Right.
We went and got him some, household items on the weekend, and I brought him over to him. So he's doing really well. He's had to jump through a lot of hoops, and these girls have been waiting a long time, but it's really rewarding to see that he's done this to get them back.
And they've been with you for this whole year, it sounds like?
They have been in care since January of 2012. And
So it sounds like this is a one-parent situation as it stands right now.
It is. The mother did not participate fully.
Your foster parents, are they all demographic age groups? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
21 and up. That's our starting age for foster parents.
For the parents. And we're talking, it can be anywhere from an infant to what age child?
17. Well, actually older than that. Children can continue in the foster care system, I think up to 22 if they sign themselves into foster care after they turn 18. So they could continue living in a foster home after that. But our typical age is, infant to 18, but the kids who we really need help with is the older kids, the teens. We just have a much higher need for the older children to find foster homes.
When people apply and become and get screened to be a foster care parent, can they give some guidelines like we really would like children in this age group because we're uncomfortable with babies and that?
Yes.
So they don't get what you bring them, you help them get a child that you think they can do well with.
Yeah, and that's one of the really neat things about that training process that Deb mentioned is it's this whole assessment period where the family makes some decisions about what can we do, what are we capable of, what works for us. And then that changes when foster parents provide care over many years. They often find, well, at first I thought I could just work with 3-year-olds. Now I find actually I have some real skills with 15-year-olds. And we're always checking in with them about what they're willing and able to do.
So it can vary.
Yes.
Obviously. Now, is it true that you could adopt? Many times a foster parent has then eventually adopted that child if the situation requires that.
Yes.
Or is open to that.
Yes, that's what we hope for, is if the case goes to severance where the child is separated permanently from their parents, then it would be our hope that the foster parent could step in and adopt the child.
It's a smoother transition.
Yes. They already know each other.
Yes, exactly.
Are there children waiting to be placed into foster care, and they're in some type of institution?
Shelter.
A
Yes.
Yeah, is that a lot of kids here in Yavapai County?
Last week one of my staff people was the on-call worker, and there were 15 teens that Friday that
Still
we needed
waiting.
to find places for.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah. So
Now, I would anticipate we have Catholic Charities, we have the foster system, and we have foster parents. Who's the liaison?
between them all?
Yes.
Well, our Catholic Charities staff people who do the licensing work often act as that liaison. The foster parents work directly with the CPS worker who is the guardian of the child. We really do all work together, and we attend meetings together. We have a child and family team process where everybody who's part of that child's life gets together and kind of helps make sure we're doing the right thing.
Thank you. The phone number and website is on the screen.
You
Thank
guys
you
are
very
doing
much.
great work.
Yes. Oh, and can I give you this? We bought you some pins. This is
Thank
our
you.
pin for Foster Care Month.
Sherry,
Yes.
gifts? See, we can't eat these gifts.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.